Hello, YouTubers, friends, compatriots, bootlickers, shills, debt slaves, serfs, peasants, vassals, minions, meat sacks. I'm usefully welcome. And I've done a number of videos about a lot of jobs that are going to be replaced by AI, but we've had some developments in recently that show just how much impact AI could have. One point, of course, is that we've gotten to the point now where something over 40% of videos on YouTube now use AI, and it's very user friendly and very grassroots, and anybody can use AI to post things on YouTube. And we've seen a number of cases where AI is just used to enhance and make it more user friendly to create normal videos. But we also see, as most viewers of YouTube know by now, a lot of parodies that are really pretty amazing. Of course, a lot of them are spoofs, like what if Black Sabbath's Paranoid came out in the 50s, and then we also have all these naughty videos that sound like they're from the 40s, 50s, and 60s with really nasty lyrics done in old style. So interesting trend. But one of the things that two stories that came out recently that really show us what can happen and how the landscape of entertainment is going to change moving forward. Um, we have two new AI created artists, so-called artists, that are gaining a lot of traction. One, of course, is Tilly Norwood. Tilly Norwood is a new AI artist and is getting offered multi-million-dollar contracts. And Tilly Norwood is a actress, an AI actress, and gotten a lot of support by the community. And you see videos even of her being interviewed and the like. And I think that in general, the entertainment industry really wants to wholly embrace AI actresses and actors and AI musicians because they don't have to pay them. They sign a contract, and then they have full use of somebody that they completely control, they create, and so don't have to certainly lavish them with the same benefits and pay and royalties that a normal human artist would get. So we have Tilly Norwood, and as always, I'll post some links below, and you can find out more about Tilly Norwood. And then you can also find out about XaniaMonet. And XaniaMonet is a new AI musical artist, so to speak. And she's already got 146,000 Instagram followers, and she's part of the new rise of AI musicians. And we see a lot of mythical created AI artists on YouTube. I've seen several channels that do nothing but create imaginary bands, playing imaginary music, and then presenting bios and the like as if they're real. So in a lot of cases, they're not really being forthcoming about the fact that they're AI artists. But this XaniaMonet is really interesting. The first AI artist to debut on the Billboard chart to debut. There's six other AI artists that have debuted on Billboard in total. And then XaniaMonet has been signed to a $3 million deal and released last August released a full 24-track album, all AI created. So needless to say, we went from musicians actually going into studios with producers who merely produce the record, and then over the last 20 or 30 years, we've had pop stars who go into the studio, and producers actually just create all the music, and all they have to do is sing over them. But now we've reached the next step where completely artificial AI generated artist, so-called artist, is now entering the musical field. And just like with Tilly Norwood as an actress, uh, the industry is going to love someone like XaniaMonet. And once again, a lot of people aren't even necessarily aware that these are AI creations, but XaniaMonet probably will not be getting the kind of royalties and benefits and pay that and contracts that human artists make. And in fact, the fact that she was signed to a $3 million deal is impressive at first, but then you think about what it costs to sign an actual human artist, and then it becomes a small part of it. So I see this being very acceptable. There's a lot of pushback from Hollywood and artists and writers and actors and actresses, and there's a lot of pushback from musicians for somebody like XaniaMonet. But it will become more and more normal, and I think youth culture will easily accept a lot of these so-called new artists and AI generated personalities and entertainers. And I think probably within 5 years, in spite of all the pushback, we're going to see more and more of this. It just makes too much economic sense, and it's just too easy to totally craft hits and personalities that just have too much appeal to the general public, particularly a general public made up of youth who are not very discerning, don't really care about moral and legal issues. So anyway, welcome to the new world of entertainment. In 5 years, and definitely in 10 years, you won't even recognize it. And I think we're going to see more and more AI actors and actresses, and we're also going to see more AI musicians. And interestingly enough, I did see recently in, I think it was the new, oh yeah, the new It TV series. And for the first time, I saw AI generated special effects. And I was kind of wondering when that was going to happen, because, of course, CGI and computer effects was a big step, but the realism of it was, well, somewhat lacking even in the best scenarios. But after seeing some amazing AI generated imagery, particularly horror imagery, all over YouTube, I figured it was only a matter of time. And so now I've seen my first AI special effects, and they were very dramatic. And so there's no surprise we're going to see more and more of that as well in movies. So anyway, welcome to your AI future. I'm a useful idiot. Don't you be one too.